Hey guys, I'm so excited to show you this new hunter build for Beyond Light. It gives you an instant super right after casting your first super. It seems broken, but hey, I'll tell you a little secret. This build already worked last season, and it still works. We just have a few things swapped around, and I will get to that right away. So if you haven't already, subscribe for more awesome builds like this, and then we go straight to the build. There are a couple of mods, weapons and exotics that make this build work. But in the end of the video I will suggest some replacements for people who don't have everything. So stick around for that. Okay, so we start off with Middle Tree Gunslinger, Way of 1,000 Cuts, for of course Blade Barrage, and also the perk Burning Edge. Now take a mental note of the Burning Edge because I will come back to this baby in a minute. First we move to the first exotic we need for this build, Shards of Galanor, with its exotic perk Sharp Edges. Hits and kills with Blade Barrage will return super energy after the super ends. So with this exotic you will already get about half your super back by just casting your super and hitting enough enemies with your blades. So then we need a way to get this other 50% of the super. This brings me to the first mod we need, Energy Converter. While charged with light, using your grenade attack grants you super energy, consuming all stacks of charge with light. The more stacks you have, the more energy you gain, up to a maximum of 50% of your super energy. So, a quick explanation of this mod. If you are charged with light times 2, you get 20% super energy. You're charged with light times 3, you'll get 30%, and so on, up to a maximum of 50%. So, of course, we want a maximum 5 times charged with light. So, for this we have the Supercharged and Charge Up mods. Supercharged will give us the ability to be charged with light times 4, and Charge Up will bump this up to a maximum of 5 charges with light. This is also the maximum, so this is what we want. But of course, that would be nothing if we don't have ways to get those charges. So for this I have 2 mods that can charge us up. First one being Taken Charge. Become charged with light by picking up an orb of light. Very simple and straight to the point. Every orb will just give us 1 charge. Then I have a second mod, Precision Charge. Become charged with light by rapidly defeating combatants with precision kills from bows, handcannons and scout rifles. So, if we combine all this, then we can get charged with light times 5, and then when we use our grenade, we will get 50% of our super bar back. Note, this only works for the first 50% of your super. But sometimes Shards of Galanor fails to give back 50% super energy, because you just didn't hit enough things with the blades. So, to make this build even stronger and help us out with that last bit of super energy, in comes the mod Dynamo. This mod used to be on the class items, but they moved it to now be only on Void Energy helmets. So if you want to use this to its fullest capacity, you need to fully masterwork a helmet, or at least have one with 8 energy on it. Because then you can equip 2 times Dynamo on it. Dynamo will reduce your super cooldown every time you dodge near an enemy. And we combine this with Prometheus Lens. Now you probably already are thinking, why Prometheus Lens? How can this help out? Well, because of the perk in the middle tree, the Burning Edge. Remember I told you to take a mental note of this one. Well, that's because while enemies burn, your dodge ability recharges faster. And how does Prometheus Lens kill things? Yep, by burning them. So just hitting your enemies with Lens will recharge your dodge in a mere 3 seconds without needing 100 mobility. And because we have 2 times Dynamo, every dodge will give about 5% of your super energy just for dodging near an enemy. And dodging will in turn give us a melee charge or reload your weapons, but that's just your personal preference. Here is how we combine everything and how we get our super back instantly. First off, you want to get your super and 5 stacks of charge with light. This is very easy with a masterworked handcannon because rapid kills will charge you, and it will also make orbs, which also charge you. Then, when we have this, you cast your first super and you make sure you hit as many things as possible with your Blade Barrage. Then right after casting your super, you want to throw your grenade. This will then instantly give you 50% of your super back, but it's only the first 50%, so that's why you want to throw your grenade. Because Shards of Galanor has a little time window when you get your super energy from hitting or killing things. So that's why you want to throw your grenade first, so you get that first 50%, and then Shards of Galanor will give you your other 50%. If you hit enough things. But if you didn't get back your full super, that is no problem, since you can easily dodge around a few enemies and get back that remaining super energy. And then we have come full circle and you can just repeat this whole process. but you might have to wait on your grenade cooldown. That's why I have a handcannon with demolitionist on it, so that I can charge myself but also get grenades back quickly. And now to make sure you're an absolute gamer, like this video and help a builder out. And in the background, I'll have an overview of all my weapons and armor, so that you can replicate this build perfectly. Just pause the video if you need to see anything what is on the armor piece. Now instead of a hand cannon, you can also run a bow or a scout rifle, since those will also work with precision charge. Just make sure it has demolitionist on it and is masterwork so that you will get charged times 5 very quickly. Heavy weapon is all personal preference, so you can run whatever here. But of course something with demolitionist will also help out here to get that grenade back quickly. And that is your build, guys. Subscribe if you want to see more builds from me, and I can give you a little sneak preview what my next build will be. It starts with a C and ends with a hawk. Yep, the next build coming up will be a Celestial Nighthawk one. So make sure you check back here if you don't want to miss this build. And then as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you on the flip side.